Okay, so yeah, I ordered a tripod. It's not going to be here till Thursday. Today is Tuesday, July 30th, and this is the time that I have to film this. So I am filming this on my DSLR on the tiny little tripod it came with. And when you film overheads like this, the DSLR is too heavy for this tripod. So I have like rigged it, and I have like this bag of rice set up on here. If you've watched my other video, you've seen it. Yeah, that's what I had to do in order to be able to film this. And if you've seen that other video, you know that I broke my phone. Chunks are coming out and it's pretty rough. You can see there. I know. So I haven't had time to go get a new phone, and I need to get that done, but again, life, it happens. The tripod is over here, and so I'm filming this upside down, and I already checked I should be able to flip this around in iMovie, so I'm sorry if like the background looks crazy. Like, it's all right. We're gonna work with it, people. We're gonna work with it. Okay, so I'm gonna set up my bullet journal for August. I can't even believe it's already going to be August. And I'm going to do a few things. I'm not going to do everything today, so we'll see how much we get done before I have to leave. Okay, so you've seen the other video. I will link it down below or at the end of this video on what I bought and where I bought it from. Jet pens. I don't know that I have my receipt, but yeah, I'll link jet pens down below. So what I ended up getting was a bullet journal notebook by Ryder Carroll, and I did a whole review on this. I ended up getting these MT Slim washies. So this is a 3mm, and there are 3 inside here, so it's not actually this thick. I did get some of these Paper Mate Ink Joy gel pens and a 0.5. Y'all had mentioned Paper Mate in the past, and I listened, and I ended up buying the 0.7, which I loved. But you know, I like a more fine-tipped pen, especially when I'm going to be showing my bullet journal on the camera. It just makes my handwriting a little bit more neat, and I need all the help that I can get. So I ended up getting the Air and the Spare because I lose shit, and so it's always important to have a spare. You can buy these in a pack of colored ones, but I tend to buy colored pens and only use the black ones. So I decided just to get 2 of these. So I'm going to keep one here and then one at my desk. That one right here where I can see it in case I lose this one. And then I have this from a long time ago. I never used it because I ended up getting the Leuchtturm in the lime green, and I didn't like that it didn't match, and now it's matchy-matchy. I'm such a weird kid. So now we have that to also put inside here. And I also had printed out some things to use inside of here as well that I will show you. So the first thing is this. Trying to see if it says, this is Avery paper, and this is like the full sheet. I was looking for the number. I don't know where I put them. But anyway, I printed these from DrawSoCute, and I will link them down below. This is a free printable, and they're really cute. So here's the other side that I printed. So basically they come like this, and this is supposed to be a really cute mini desk calendar. So you cut this out and then you fold it over this little stand that she also has a diagram that you can print out. You can just like, you know, print it or cut it out of cardstock, and then these sit right on there. They're really, really cute. But I thought these would be really cool to go ahead and use in my future log or just in my monthly in general, because I'm not going to get it together. This is like simple, lazy planning, y'all. So if you're also someone who doesn't have like a lot of talent, or you don't want to get it together to try to, obviously the people have done a wonderful job in the planner community, especially Romany from Romany's Realm. I'll link her down below, just showing us that you don't have to draw and do all that other stuff. That's not really how the bullet journal was originally created. And we never use things for, you know, the way they were intended to be used. So it's totally fine. If you're one of those fancy planner people, I watch you. I love you. Okay, so we're going to cut these out and put them throughout here. I haven't decided if I'm going to use a future log, so I might put them in the future log, or I might just put them with my monthly. I haven't decided yet. The only bummer with this is that it's a Sunday start, not a Monday start, but they were so cute, and I figured if I put them in my future log, I probably wasn't going to use them anyway. I know I shouldn't say that, but probably not, but it would make them look pretty. No, I'm not sure, because this is like a waxy paper, this Avery printable sheet. I'm not sure if you can color these, because in her video she colors them. I don't know how well that would happen on here, because again there is like this waxy feel to it. I don't really want to color them, per se. I mean, maybe I will, but I'm kind of going for like a monochrome black and white theme here, so we'll see how it goes. And since half of the year has already passed, I didn't print out the other half of the year because they'd already, you know, they're already expired. So I just went ahead and I printed out some words that I wanted to use to go ahead and cut out and put in here, like August and October months that are coming up. I can't believe it. Anyway, I accidentally forgot to change this back to black, so they came out a little bit of a gray color, which is perfectly fine. I can't remember what this font is called, but you can go to DrawSoCute, and I've used that, or shown that rather, in other videos. I'm sorry if it's getting a little bit dark, but I had to cover this because the sun is blaring in and causing, you know, these rays across everything, driving me crazy. Other thing I went ahead and printed out was this. So I created this, and again, this is on the full sticker sheet, and don't think that this has been slashed accidentally. That's how they cut it, so it's easy for you to peel off, because again, this is the Avery full sheet. I don't remember, I think they come in stark white and then a cream colored. This is cream colored because the pages inside the Leuchtturm are cream colored, so they match really nicely. So this is a font that I ended up getting from DrawSoCute, and this is called Carroll, I believe. I think so. And I created this in a numbers page. And that is like the equivalent for the Mac. You can also do Excel. And I've also heard that like Google Docs has something, I don't think it's called that obviously, but it's like Pages or Excel. They have like a free version in case you don't have those things. So I created it in there, and I resized some of them to be a little bit bigger than others. And I don't have the best handwriting, and I've mentioned that before on here. And I just thought it would be kind of cool to be able to cut this out and use these instead of trying to, like, you know, letter stuff and end up hating it. So yeah, that's what I did. Who knows if I'm going to use the weeklies, but I thought, well, it's a whole page. I didn't want to waste it. Let's just try it out. And I ended up doing a couple of weeks there. And then these are just some things for collections that I thought might come up. We'll see how it goes. And the last thing is this. These are just laminated sheets that I ran through my laminator without anything in them. And I did that so that I could make myself like a portable sticky note like board on the inside here. And I've shown that before, and I'm going to set that up also. So that is, oh, I can't forget. And then I have this bowl that my boyfriend bought me on Amazon for like $1. He's like, oh, I saw this bowl, and I know that you always like to keep bowls on your table for washi. And I was like, thank you. So I put all of the black washi I have in here because, again, I'm trying to go a little bit, you know, black and white. But then I put some skinny washi that had a little bit of color that I didn't mind. I might end up adding a lot of color, who knows, but I wanted to start kind of simple. And I did take out some washi that I thought I might want to use that does have color, because you know my butterflies, I have to have them. So I have these off to the side if I need them also. Okay, so let's get started, shall we? And the first thing that Ryder Carroll usually does when he has a new notebook is break it in. So I'm going to do that, and I'll probably fast forward as I do that. Okay, so that is done. Now we're going to open it up to the front here, and we have our key, we have our name and our contact information. So, all right, let's take this little guy off. Okay, so that is done. Now the key, let's see, task. I don't mind that for task. Completed. I don't care for that. I mean, I might try it, but honestly, I want it to be like a square. Is that weird? Like that. I'm fine with that, fine with that. A note. I'm cool with that. Events, fine. Okay. Priority, I'm going to try that. What's funny about this is actually in the back here, it talks about how appointments are a triangle. You see that? We had that whole discussion about how I never knew it was like an open triangle and then you close it. So I find it fascinating that he doesn't have that in here. That's kind of weird, don't you think? So I'm gonna go ahead and add that up here. Why not? Let's do that. Okay, that was stupid of me. I should have put it underneath. It's totally fine. So this is an appointment. Okay, so what does he call this exactly? So this is the, I kind of want it to be light gray. I don't have a light gray. Damn. Okay, and then I do have my highlighters here. So these are the highlighters that I am using. And I don't know. I should probably put like a little bit of a color coding system in here. Is that like a thing I can do? So we have 5 highlighters. Connect the dots to make your own bullet and signifiers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could put it here. I wanted to. Let's do that, shall we? So I'm gonna put green here. And green for me usually means writing or work. Okay. Purple. I forget that these are dual-sided and I could probably be using this tip, but I'm just gonna use this one. Whatever. Purple usually means jade or Isaac. So my niece and nephew are usually, for right now, gonna be in the purple. This usually means health or exercise. Pink usually means, like, I just say YouTube because that's the biggest social media that I ever use. But I think I'm just gonna make pink all social media. You know what I'm saying? Because I only want to work with the 5 highlighters. I don't want to use like 50 of them. Sometimes the mild liners will work in here and sometimes they won't. If I need to add in a different color because I'm getting confused or something, I can certainly just add them over to the side later. Oh, the sun is moving and I'm loving that the sun's out, but it's driving this video crazy. Sorry for all of the, you know, light changing. Okay, so we're going to put YouTube. Or social media. And if I do get confused later and I think that Instagram or whatever needs its own color, I will certainly put it, you know, wherever. A lot of times, you know, we'll see how it goes. Okay. Then we have this color. And I'm trying to think of what else I really need to focus on. Because if we have appointments here, I don't think appointments really need a color because it has a signifier. Does that make sense? I might leave this open until later because I know I'm gonna have a duh or an aha moment where I'm like, yeah, you forgot this. So we'll leave that color empty for right now until I make that executive decision later. Okay, key done, check. I'm gonna probably add a picture or something lovely here later that I didn't obviously think about right now. Maybe I'll find something in a minute that I can add here. Maybe I'll do a little bit of a collage. The next thing I honestly need to do is tape the shit out of these 2 pages, like tape them together, because this drives me insane. Does this also get you every single time? Let me see if I can find my tape gun. Okay, we're not messing around, we got the big guy. So here we go. I'm gonna put this here. Okay, I'm just gonna pull from the bottom up, like that. And problem solved. Yes. Oh, that makes me so much happier. Okay, so the next thing is, oh, you know what I could actually do here is make this like my sticky note thing. Is that something I could do if I cut off the bottom part? Where am I gonna put my stickies? I can put them on here, which works out well. Yeah, I think I might put them here. Okay, so this is gonna be for my sticky notes. Let's see which one fits best. I cut these a little bit shorter and a little bit more narrow in case I wanted to go ahead and put washi them in, but I think I'm just gonna tape them for now and then add some sticky notes to it, if that makes sense. Let's do that. And you could still washi tape it down if you want to. You do you. So that side is there. And I'm gonna tape this side. Okay, and that is down and in there. Haha, beautiful. I think I'm gonna do another one here, but I'm gonna washi it in so that I can use either side, if that makes sense. If not, don't worry, I'm gonna show you. Okay, I'm sorry about the sun. It's probably gonna get worse because, you know, it's totally fine. I'm gonna figure it out. I think this one's gonna work. Yeah. Let's do it. Okay, I should have probably done this to the other one, but you know, whatever. And we're gonna go ahead and tape this baby in there. And then I'm gonna cut it down here at the bottom. Now the key is you don't want to washi it all the way down or all the way up either. Do you see how I left some space? So that way you can go ahead and go back and forth. Do you savvy? And you can put some on this side also. And then it's reinforced on both sides and it's flippy. Do you love it or what? So I really love this. This is by, does it say in here? Yeah. Right there's the brand. And I love these, so I'm gonna go ahead and stick one in here. I also have this. I made this a long time ago and I laminated some cardstock and I put these in here and I'm gonna put this in the back, just in case I need more eventually someday. Haha. So if you don't want to create one of these, that's another way you can add in sticky notes. I tend to like these smaller sticky notes. Yeah, those would definitely fall out. So these are something we can either stick on here or we can put in the back. I don't know if I'll want these tabs. These are Avery label. But I'm going to put one on here in case I decide I need a big tab for something. Okay, so I'm sorry, we got cut off because the maximum time or whatever on these DSLRs are nonsensical. So anyway, here we go. So I'm adding in this. This is an Avery label also. And what I love about the longer ones, like these ones, is that you can divide them in half or into thirds. And just like, you know, take your scissors and round off the corners. So, all right, we got that in here. This side has this one. I'll add more as I go later, but for right now, also you can use this. You know what? I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna do it right now. So I have this. I don't know what I'd use it for exactly since I have, you know, the other ones, but maybe I could use this like for a tracker. Do you know what I mean? There is that. Now I also have these in case I don't care for the printable ones that I did. And these are just, you know, the days of the week. This is another good way that if you don't care for your handwriting but you want it to look nice or even neat, you can use these instead. Cool. Put one week of that in here. And then we should go ahead and open up our, oops, go ahead and add in some of our black skinny washi. So there's 3 in a pack. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I like to divide the page with washi, so keto is going really well, you guys. I've lost 7 pounds in my first week. Probably would have lost more, but I'm still, you know, eating fruit more than I probably should. They're berries, which is allowed. It's just, you know, portions. Got to figure them out. Oh, there's some space up here for me to, well, I might put more sticky notes, so I'll leave that alone. Do some long one right here. I feel like I'm gonna need another one of these somewhere. But at this point, I mean, I think I'm just gonna go with the one. If I need to add another one, I can certainly do so back here. You can add one in the center of your book if you wanted to, especially if you make it a flap like this, so no worries. For right now, I'm just gonna stick with this, see how it goes. I've been trying, a lot of times lately, I've been trying really hard to plant at my desk, so these should be available to me whenever I want, because they're right here in my little bowl. Now we have this guy. This guy needs to go in here also. Okay. Pen loop. Okay. Are there any directions at all? No, I did see, and I'm sorry I can't give credit to her, but a wonderful woman. I saw a video of hers, like, I don't even know how long ago. I want to say like 3 years ago. And she put this on, and she was very smart about it. She like used a pencil. Let's see if I have one near me. And she like drew a line around it so that she could know exactly where she wanted to have it. So I think the best thing to do is to close this, right? Now, this has a grip on it. Like the grip goes not just like right here, but it goes on the back of it also. It's part of like the full design. Sometimes this is a situation with grips and these little elastics because it's so small. Who knows if it's even going to be worth it, but I decided I'd put it on here anyway, even if the grip is going to stop me from being able to use this, because I could always put a highlighter, like a gray mild liner, in here that does not have a grip, and that would work pretty easily. So this, yeah, this might be difficult coming in and out. You might want to try to stretch it around a little bit, but I don't know if it's going to work out. I also might want to use this. This is one of my favorite pens. This is the Friction in the 0.38, and this is a Friction Ball Slim. I don't care for using it as far as my own, if like I was going to do a journal entry, because again, I get nervous about Friction pens disappearing like the ink, but this works perfectly fine in here. So I'm still going to put this in. I also have this tiny little pen. It does have a grip, but I think it might work okay. Okay, maybe not, just kidding. Yeah, that's going to be a headache also. You can also sometimes like clip your pen like that. Do you know what I mean? And maybe that will work. We'll see. Now, if you don't have a pen loop, the other trick that they always use is to go like this. And then you can put your pen either right here and hang it or off to the side out of your way. And that works just fine. So, you know, you do you. Who knows? I might end up ripping off this pen loop because it's going to drive me crazy like all my Traveler Notebook pen loops. But, you know, I digress. So let me open the back here. See where I want this baby to go. All right. So that means that the pen will sit probably about like right there. That looks okay, I think. I think this is a good place for it. All right, let's see how that goes. Dun dun dun. Okay, it's on there. See how it goes. I like it. This one doesn't have much of a clip, so we'll see. If I can hold it and push it down. Yeah, that is not gonna happen. It's like every pen I've ever owned has a flippin' grip on it. So yeah, this one has a little bit more of a slim grip. I love these Uniball Signos in the 0.28. So if you guys also have this pen loop, let me know what pen you use in it. This one would probably work well, the High-Tech C in a 0.4. I love this pen, but I can't stand that I always have to use a cap because I'm like the worst about that. Also, when I use the Tomoe River paper, this gel ink, it just smears like crazy, but probably won't in here. So this is also a good option. It's always good to have a plethora of black pens. And it's probably easier to have this open and try to put it in. So you can see that this pen sits a little bit higher than this pen did. This one came all the way down. So that's a nice position, I think, right there. Cool. Yeah, I would say avoid the pen loop. I mean, I don't even know if we should bother. Who knows? Whatever. Okay, so that's on. Moving on. I've decided to go ahead and leave these free. Let them be free. These bookmarks, you have 3 of them in black, gray, and white. If they really start to aggravate me, I'll either cut them off with a X-Acto knife or a box cutter, or I'll washi tape them to the back so that they don't, you know, bother me. I probably have to washi tape them flat because as I'm doing this, it's already causing like a bump. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So there's that. I want to put something here as well as maybe in the front. So I'm going to go look for that and then I'm going to come back in a minute because I've been sitting for a while and we'll finish up. And maybe I'll fill out the monthly and the future log. So cool. Okay, back from lunch. I'm going to try to do as much as I can before I have to break this into possibly a 2-part setup video because I don't know why it's taking me so long to do this. All right, so I have this sticker here and it says that it's weatherproof outdoor sticker, so it should be perfectly fine to put on the outside of this and it won't, you know, like the edges won't curl up or anything. It did have this really thick white border around it and I just didn't care for the contrast against this black, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and put this on here. I know, I was like, no color, we don't need color, and then the first thing I do is put on a bunch of color. Whatever. My rules, I can change them if I want to. Okay. I thought about putting it on the back because it looks nice on the back. Well, this is a really good quality sticker. I don't even know how to explain it. I thought about putting it back here, but I was like, who the hell's ever gonna look back there? You know what I mean? So let's put it here, kind of try to center it to the point where it won't drive me crazy. That looks pretty cool. Yay, Colorado. Haha. Now mine will stand out. And I forgot to put this, I saw this in the video because I was making sure that everything looks okay because this is the first time I've ever tried to record this way and I'm just like so nervous that nothing is gonna be there. All right, so let's do completed over here because it was driving me crazy that I didn't say it. All right. And I already like cut this. This was a journaling card. I cut off the edges so it would fit in here a little bit better. I thought I would put this here and start to do a little bit of collage, but I think I'm gonna keep that for like maybe the next video because again, this is getting crazy long. And I'm gonna put washi tape on here probably the next video also, just so I have some strips for funsies. All right. Well, actually I should put these in here. So these are from Jet Pens, I believe. And these are really great to use if you want to put numbers down and make the page kind of pretty and you don't have to like, you know what I mean? Do a lot of work for that. I'm gonna put these on here. Maybe I'll put them this way actually. And I do have to tell you that I believe you have to buy both of them because I think that, let me see. Yeah, this only goes to 16 and then 17 through 31 are on this roll. So you have to buy both of them. I don't think they came as a set, but maybe they did. In case they didn't, just remember that I told you that. And then I have space for more washi tape here. So just because it's bare, I'm gonna put something there. Let's put this one. And I don't know where I got this washi from. I really think it's cute. Probably cute things from Japan. That's where I like to get a lot of washi from also. And it has a Leaning Tower of Pisa. Try to fit one more in there. And I hear that my boyfriend and my niece are back from the store. I sent them to the store because I was out of raspberries and chocolate chips. They wanted me to make some banana muffins and I was like, we don't have, you know, any chocolate chips. And I was trying to get out of it because, you know, I'm doing keto and I'm not going to eat them, but I really wouldn't want the temptation around if I can avoid it. But, you know, everyone else is just living their life. And I'm trying to say that, you know, it's okay. It's okay that they're living their life. I'm not going to get mad because I've chosen to try a diet that not everybody's on. You know what I mean? You just have to figure it out. So here's to figuring it out. Okay, so there is that page all set up. Index. Okay, future log. So this is going to give me a little bit maybe of a headache. So the future log has, well, not just the future log, but the spreads in general have 39 dots down, which gives you a total of 38 squares. Yes, so when you try to divide a 38 by 3, because I want to put, you know, 3 months on each page, because usually that's what you see in the future log. You can do as many as you'd like, but that's what I was thinking I wanted to do. Maybe I should just divide it in half and call it even, you think? Because they give you 4, and I mentioned before I didn't think I was going to use all 4. So now we have, I'm sorry that it's so dark. I think it's also the page is throwing off the white balance or something. I don't know anything about cameras. I can't wait for my iPhone. Okay. I'm going to be using this, and I'm going to put it right on the dots. I'm going to find July, and I'm going to cut these in my paper cutter, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm loving the weather right now because it's like overcast, but it's really bad for filming. So there's that. Okay, so this is how I'm going to do it. I don't know if I should put them in the corners or out. I guess out. Combination. What are our thoughts? Okay, I think just like this. Now, for those of you who are like, wait a minute, we're in July, we're on July 30th, why in the world would you put that in there? I can't handle that they're going to be uneven, you know what I mean? I need 2 on each page. So I thought that I would, instead of future logging, I would backlog all of the things that I accomplished in July. Do you savvy? And if I like that, maybe I'll just do that for all the months instead of future logging, since I can't seem to be bothered to fill it out, since I do, you know, online, use the Google Calendar. So for my future logging, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I did go back and fix this because it's driving me crazy. Cool. All right, I'm gonna put these on here. This is on a grid, so there's no excuse for me not to get them straight. But I bet I could figure out a way not to. Peel it off this way. Do you see how it just blends in with that color in the background? I love that. Yes. Okay. July, August, September, October. Okay. Make sure that I got them down right. And since there's this weird space down here, I think I would put all my future logging here and then maybe like a little blurb of something or quote over here. Do you know what I mean? These guys are very sticky, so make sure that you get it right the first time. Oh, that had a little piece on it. Okay. So, do you want to hear something really funny? You guys are gonna laugh so hard. I'm laughing hard because if I don't laugh, I'll probably cry. So things are not meant to be perfect in the bullet journal, and that includes my bullet journal. So I have some executive decisions to make. Here's what I did. I came in here and I was like, wait, I got to divide this page. What am I supposed to divide it into? And so I turned the page and I started counting and then I divided it. Then I went back, I cut these and I came back and guess what happened? Guess what happened? When I turned the page, I didn't realize I wasn't on the first future log. Can you stand it? Oh my God. So when I went to turn the page to do these two, there's, you know, the first blank page. That literally happened. My God, Sylvia, I don't even know what my problem. Okay, so it's fine. It's totally fine. I'll just make some stickers that say future log and I will just cover these and make them something else because I don't think I could handle having November and December behind these guys. Do you know what I mean? Oh my God. I mean, yeah, I can totally believe I did that. I didn't have to share that, but I'm going to because I think it's funny. Okay. Moving on. Here we go. So I guess my first spread or my first pages won't start on page 5 and 6. They will start on 7 and 8. Whatever. Okay. Unbelievable. Okay, so I did divide this in half, even though I only need half of the spread and not a whole one, just because it would drive me crazy, I think, a little bit to have a line on this side and not on this one. So we'll see what I put over here. I guess if I wanted to, I could put June, May, April, and March over here and backlog what I've gotten accomplished there also, because they do have the stickers for these. I don't know. Whatever. November, December, don't screw that up. Lord. Okay. The funny thing about that is if I had done this not on camera, I probably would have still done it wrong. So, you know, I can't blame it on focusing. It's just who I am. I don't have one of those, but this one is like sort of like the white stickers that you can get from shops on Etsy that are not like the transparent ones. And you can see the difference in the color a lot. And that's why I prefer this one that doesn't, you can't really tell. So there's that. Okay, so over here I can probably set up, not right now because I don't have any stickers for that. But I could go ahead and put like a thing that says August, you know how they have like those little wreaths, and then I can put like the things I want to get done for the month of August here, and then just go into my monthly. That is what I'm going to do. So here is the monthly, and I do have a sticker for that, but I think I should go ahead and fill out the numbers and the day of the week before. Now I think that I'm trying, I swear, I'm getting everyone mixed up with Ryder Carroll. So I don't know if Ryder Carroll said this, but I'm pretty sure he did. You can leave this first column of your boxes open so that you can put your signifiers in, and then start in column 2 for your numbers, and then the letters should go in column 3. Does that make sense? I think he's the one who said that. I'm trying to think off the top of my head, but I'm not sure. I'm just going to start from the bottom with 31 and go up. Okay, the scary part is over, because we'd have to, you know, really do some work if we messed that up. Oh, Sylvia. All right, so there is that. Now we can put the month on here. Where did I put my stickers? My sticker sheet. Oh, it's under. The great thing about this paper is you can cut it crooked AF, and it doesn't really matter because it blends in with the background. So you can't really tell. So we can put this right down here, or we can move it further up into the corner. I also want to put 2019. So the way you set up the monthly spread is on the left, you get the month, and then on the right, you get the monthly tasks. Out of the way in the corner. I am loving this washi because even with a ruler, drawing a straight line is iffy for me. Okay, so that is my setup so far. There is a space here, so I might go ahead and put another washi tape. Like I have these words that I could put across here to fill in that space, or I can put like a couple of things for the month that I want to accomplish. Over here I can add a tracker because I've seen that in some of Ryder's videos. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here now. Hopefully when I pick this up I will have my tripod. If not, we will continue as is and we'll just get through it. Alright, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.